Well, g'day tubes, how's she hanging? Holy cow, we're drenched here again. Rain, rain, rain. It was just starting to dry out on the grass again, and the grass would have slowed down growing, and we just got a huge dump again yesterday there, of course you've seen. If you watched yesterday's little clip video, and yeah, it was kind of rainy and crappy pretty much the whole rest of the day, so, but anyways, I got quite a bit of what I wanted to do done in the morning, which was good, but the afternoon got kind of shot, so. But anyways, we're just heading down the garage. I got some stuff I got to do it here today, but I was thinking last night there about the trailer leaf catching bagging project. I'm thinking, I wonder if it would be maybe a good idea if I built like a little small scaly model of the trailer and then build the a little scaly thingy on the top of what I wanted to do. So it's gonna be a little bit of work, but let's get the door open here. Now I don't have the steel. I'll build it out of steel, you know, like a little. The little green trailer I built here was like a quarter scale, maybe a little bit bigger than a quarter scale of my big trailer over there, right? So that's sort of how I modeled it after. So now this, again, I want to build like a quarter scale of this. Basically, it's big enough that it would be, you know, in two hands kind of thing. So it's going to be fun, but it's going to be a little bit of work because, you know, I'm going to have to build all the. It's not going to have hydraulics, obviously. It's just going to be like a trailer that's going to have a dumper box on it. Just for, you know, why? I just want to build something just, you know, for some kind of fun kind of thing. And I want to build it too so I can build this box thing on the top. And just see if it's going to be functional enough before I go gung-ho and build. Let's turn the lights on here. Before I build gung-ho the big one here. So just looking at my stuff here, I don't think I got any what I'm thinking. So we'll open up the back door here, if I can find the key. And let's see, I don't know if I've got anything even in here. Need my key back. It's dark in here. Oh, there we go. No. Now, what did I do with everything when I moved it? Uh-oh. I can't remember. I think I did. What did I do with everything? Did I just pile it all in here? I can't even really remember. You know that? That's horrible. That is horrible. What do I got in here? Can't really see. Not what I'm thinking anyways. I'm thinking of like some square tubing that's like a 1/2 inch. I know it's not over there. Let's check here again. I don't think so. No, I don't think I do. So that sucks. So we'll have to get some materials probably anyways. But so what I'm thinking is building it of just like 1/2 inch square tubing. I think I should be able to get some of that uptown there. And it's going to be a little bit of a project, a little bit of planning, a little bit of thinking and stuff like that, but I think it'd be kind of cool. You know, we can just build the trailer maybe first here and then work on the boxer sometime next week when I got more time, but it's going to be, it's going to be a little bit of work, but not too seriously bad as building the actual trailer. I should be able to pretty much get all this sort of kind of built all today. I'm kind of hoping, if they have the materials up there. If they don't have the materials, then, well, then I'm screwed. So I think even TSC sold some of that stuff, but probably be cheaper to get it from these guys up down here than TSC. They're wicked expensive on their stuff like that because they don't really specialize in that, I guess, right? So it's really expensive to buy anything like that from TSC. So I'm just thinking, I gotta look at this trailer, what I'm gonna really need. I don't exactly know how much I'm gonna need yet, so I'm gonna have to try to figure all that out too. But we're gonna need see, I don't even know if I'm gonna get an axle built or anything for it. It might just sit flat. I don't know yet. I have no idea how that's going to come around yet. Springs, yeah, it's not going to have springs. It's just going to be like a solid mounted, you know, whatever to the trailer frame, just for a model, right? It's not like it's actually going to be a functional, usable trailer thing. It's just a basic model. So I would say maybe it's one step up from just building it with, you know, like cardboard kind of stuff. This will actually be like a steeled trailer. And but yeah, axle wise and stuff, I don't know, I might get like just a bar with some kind of wheel, and they might not even turn the wheels, and then probably just put like from the bar, the axle bar to the trailer, just a solid piece, so it kind of just sits like a trailer, but it actually isn't going to function like a trailer really well. It's not going to have the springs or nothing like that, right? But I do want to do, like, you know, the frame and the A-frame part, and then, you know, to the tongue piece. That'd be kind of sweet, and go from there. So we'll have to figure out kind of roughly what size we want to make this, as in our scale model, and figure out how much material we're going to need. So let me go do some figuring, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to pop up right now to get the stuff, but I want to kind of get up today if I can, because I got stuff I got to do here too. I can't, you know, just be welding and playing in a shop all day. Unfortunately, it's not winter time, so I still got to go out and do some work too here. So that's going to be kind of a crappy thing, but I don't know. Maybe we won't even get that far today. We might just get kind of a basic layout made and then have to work on her later, but we'll see. But anyways, let's go do some measuring, and we'll figure out what we need. Okay, so roughly figured out here, we're going to make this thing 16 inches long, and I don't know if you can see it, I kind of drew a couple of lines from here to here. So 16 by, what did I say, 6 inch wide, something around there. So it'll be, you know, like a square, basically to here, rectangular, and then the trailer framey thing up to here. That'll be the frame part, and then we got to build the box part too. So I'm just going to get a little extra stuff here. I'm going to get 10 half-inch square by 6 foot a piece, and that should get me lots of materials and stuff for building the box, and then, you know, all the other little miscellaneous-y stuff. So got my shopping list. I don't know if I'm going to go up right this second. I'll go up in a little bit though and get her. And she's still a little bit early, so I'll let them guys get open and set up there, and then we'll go get some materials. Alright, went shopping. There's our trailer bits. This is going to be so cool. I'm going to love doing this, I think. I love making these little things, you know, like the little buckets we made, and where the heck did my little bucket go now? I can't even remember. There it is. My little backhoe bucket, in case you've never seen that. I built all that right from plans, you know, built, you know, it could actually work. It could actually work, you know, if you had a little machine. So, but yeah, this is half-inch square tubing. I can't remember the thickness. It's not super wicked thick, but that should be perfect for welding. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to try to work on this a little bit later on. It won't seem like anything for you guys because my concrete guys come in this morning and I'm kind of stuck with them. So anyways, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I wanted 10, but he says, oh, I don't have enough of that for 10. I got enough to make you 6. I'm like, oh, well, that should be more than enough. I always round up, you know, like I probably only need 7 or 6 or whatever, but I got a little extra anyway. So 6 foot long. So, but you know, 1 square of the trailer, so that's going to be gone. So for just the bottom frame of the trailer, we're going to make it probably 16's a bit too much. 12, I don't know. I'm going to have to rethink it again before I actually cut. But I was thinking a 16, so that'd be one side. 32 would be the other side. And then 12 and 12 wide, so what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Wait a minute, what am I thinking here? 6 inches wide, sorry. Okay, so two sides, and then 6 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 44 inches is the whole bottom. So yeah, I think I got more than enough here. But yeah, 16, I don't know. Looking at it here, 12 by 6. I'm going to have to draw it out, I guess, just to see how I like that size, and we'll go from there. But anyways, I got to go see these guys, and hopefully I can get working on this a little bit later. Alright, I know it's kind of hard to look at this and think, oh, that looks good, but this is about the rough size I want to make this thing. 16-inch. By in the center, from here to this center is 6-inch, and then 6-inch. So that's, I think it's maybe a bit long. I don't know. Maybe I'll mark it at 15 here and see how I like that. Just maybe an inch shorter. Okay, that's a little more scaly looking. I know this really doesn't really represent what, you know, what's going to look like at the end of her until you get her more like together, but I even think that's too long. So that's 15. At 15. Let me think here. 15. So that's right on 15, if you can sort of see a 15 under there. Let's put her down to 12 just for fun here. You know, that doesn't look too far. Now you got to remember, there's going to be the front of the trailer here. There's going to be another one of these bars right here. I just didn't have an extra piece to put there to do that. But and then we're going to have our A-frame tongue coming out, right? So interesting. What about 13? I think 13 is going to be our magic number. That doesn't look too bad. 13. Now we got to think too, how am I going to do this? Am I going to put the back pieces on the outside of the cuts or on the inside of the cuts? Because that'll change the inside of your box too. That'll change it another inch. So all said and told, if I put her here and put her from here to here, it's going to make her 12-inch, which is going to be back there. Now if I made the whole thing, yeah, so if I make it 13, it's one of those things of because if I go that way, yeah, it's going to be 6 inches inside here. But when you go to the outside, it's actually 7-inch, so I'd have to cut a 7-inch piece for the back side here. It just depends how you do it. I guess it all depends what you want on the inside, right? I want it wider, or do you want it longer? Either way, you'd have to compensate to make it, you know, the way you wanted it, right? So I think I like this 13 long, but like I say, if I put a piece from here down onto here, it's going to make it another 1/2 inch shorter here in the box and a 1/2 inch shorter here in the box, so it's actually going to end up being 12-inch on the inside. Got to remember that, right? So maybe if I make it 14 and put the pieces on the inside, that'll make the inside of the box 13. Should. Anyways, maybe that's what we'll do. Alright, I think I'm going to go with the outside rails at 15-inch, so that will make her a 14-inch inside. And if we put that at 6, that'll be 6 inside that way. I think that's what I'm going to do. So, you know, because it's not like I'm actually going to be using this thing. It doesn't have to be precisely exactly quarter scale, right? So we'll get our saw ready here. And we'll cut some of these if I can get her lined up the right way here. Now, got to make sure I cut them square, because that's kind of one important thing. It's got to be right. So, what we'll do is measure 15-inch. So we need to go in a little bit. Too much junk. Not enough stuff. You know what I mean? Okay, let's just double check. We're going to cut to the saw blade here. A little more than 15. So. Okay, I know you can't really see the cut, but I do have my safety glasses on because this thing will get you if you don't want to. You know, it will get you. Okay, there's the one. And I'm just going to probably cheat and not really measure. So what I'm doing this, I gotta have my glasses off because they're kind of tinty color and I can't see what the heck I'm doing. Okay, everything's good. The glasses are on. Give her. Okay, there's those two. Now we're going to cut a couple at 6-inch. And the bars, well, sort of a little bit easier to use. Maybe I should use my small tape. Might be easier. Pretty good there. Glasses are on. It does leave one little burr on it though, I guess, so when it cuts through the other side it leaves a little burr. Okay, glasses are on. Okay, let's put this together, see how she looks. Alright, so move those little guys out of the way. I guess I'm gonna have to do some grinding on these things to get them fit nice. Hang on a sec, I'll get these off a bit. Oh boys, I don't know, I'm not gonna have much time to finish this today. This has just been one of them friggin' days where I can't get nothing done, you know, and it's always somebody else wanting something, you know, but anyway. So let's just get this kind of together here the way I'm kind of hoping it's going to work here. Something kind of like that. Now, what do we got for measurements here? Measurements. Let's just see here. That way, yeah, we got 14. Oop. That way we got 6. That way we got 6. I think that'll work. So that'll be our frame of our trailer. Now I wouldn't mind kind of getting the actual tongue piece cut before I got to run here, because I'm out of time already. This week's just been silly again. So tongue length, I don't know, 6 looks like too short. Maybe 7-inch. Let's cut a 7-inch piece here. Actually, no, it should be a little longer than that. Yeah, 7, I think, yeah. Okay, let's cut a piece at 7-inch here. And we'll go with the 7-inch tongue. And I gotta do the stuff for the A-frame stuff too, right? So. Doesn't have to be bang on that 7-inch, but you know, somewhere in that neighborhood. We'll do her. Okay. I think sounds kind of funny, doesn't it? Okay, so that'll get mounted in the middle there somewhere like that. And then we need to measure tape our measure tape here. I don't know what angle I want to put these at, but some are probably there, so probably well, I'm going to have to do it 7-inch, I think. So by the time I angle it, it's going to be down to about 6, so a couple more at 7 for our A-frames. And if I got enough left in this piece, I can get 2 7s out of it. I think I will be able to. Could probably just measure off of that one. Actually, I could do. What did this one end up coming out at here? I think she was 7. Yeah, let's just measure off of this guy here. Something like this. 2 of these at 7 now. Hopefully those are long enough. Don't have to be, I guess. And there's our 2 pieces there for our tongue. And they're going to need ground down a bit too. That'll go there. And that will have to get beveled a little bit there and there. And that one, see what I was doing. Somewhere there and there. I think once I cut them down, these are actually supposed to fit like down on the inside, right? Not up like that. But I think once we get them cut down, oh, the right angles and stuff. I don't know what angle that is, but it's going to be tricky to sort of measure that. But I think I'm just going to do the old ball of the eye thing here. Something like that, and I'll take her over and grind her. And oh boy, I still got to do these ones, so well, probably gonna mess this up doing it this way, but let me take and grind these first anyway. Hang on a sec. Something kind of sort of like that. I still got to do these front ones yet, but I'll have to probably change the angles a little bit too once I get them, because once I put those angles on, it's gonna make Not right on the back probably, so I can just readjust them, whatever, but I think that should work kind of cool. Okay, that's as sharp as my saw cut of 45. That's the angle I need. So I got to do a lot of grinding. It's getting a little warm too, this one, but that gets all lined up. That should be pretty good. So I'm going to have to grind this one about the same as that one there. So I'm on the grinder over here. We'll grind her down and then see how that fits. Alright, that didn't work too bad. I guess that'll work. It's just a model, right? It's not like I'm actually using this thing, so, but I think I got this one lined up better than the one I actually do use, which is funny. But anyways, it doesn't matter. So, I guess now we can tack her together with the welder. I'm not going to like solidly weld this thing. I'm just going to, a couple of tacks here and there, and that should be good. So, let's get the welder pulled over here, and we'll give her some tacking. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to reposition this a little bit here over to the edge more so I can put my clamp on here. So that ain't even going to work. Stupid clamps. I don't know if that's going to work. I got to be able to clamp her down to my work table, right? Well, the only thing I can think of is grab this guy maybe and boy. That didn't work at all. What the frig? Hang on. Bear with me, boys. Bear with me. Oh, that's a little better. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that... it's not going to reach there now. I have to, the way the table's bent there, I've got to kind of do it. Oh, really? Alright, maybe that'll work. Okay, I'm not going to square nothing, I'm just going to give her here. Except that's way too much electrode sticking out. Square it as best I can. Oh, didn't turn my gas on. That'd be why it's making a mess. That'd be why it's making a mess. Still not beautiful. Stupid. Too much stuff hanging out. There. Ouch. Ouch! Seems like that's gotta get a bit hotter. Okay, we're juicing her now. Oh crap. I got it up to almost 1/4 inch here. You'd think that would be enough. Ow! I didn't put my shirt on, my big shirt for this. Probably should have, but I didn't. Okay, that's tacked together. I'm gonna as well tack it on the inside here. my safety glasses on, probably a bad idea. Okay, let me just make sure you guys are still in a bit of a shot here. Not too bad, I guess. Alright, now we gotta figure out here what, oh crap, I'm gonna put my measure tape now. I don't even know. There it is. So that should be bang on 7-inch. I like that. It's hot. So my brain today is totally shot. You guys are going to laugh at me. I got to get my calculator to figure out what half of 7 is. Holy frig. I'll tell you why at the end of today. Why my brain is just so fried today. 3.5. Okay. So 3.5 is the center. That doesn't look right. Guess it is. Ooh, crap. 3.5 is center, so that should be 3 1/4. 3 1/4. Okay, I'm gonna zap that on here. I don't know if it's squared on it or whatever, but here we go. Yeah, I got a bit of a sad story for you for today. It's actually really bothered me a lot. Blob of weld there too. Ah, you dirty thing. Got a little wee tiny blob of weld there, and I gotta try to get that off. Hang on a sec here. Oh dear. I'm not going to move that now, I guess. Just needed to come over just a hair with it. Close enough. Ooh, I blew right through that. Maybe it's a bit too hot now. Figures. Turn her down the hair a little bit. Fix that after, I guess. Okay, now. This is going to be the fun part. So I gotta hold these together, but I think I got a tool here that might help with that. Just a little bit of a weird angle, so I don't know if it's gonna help me or hinder me. If I can hold her there and weld her, I'll be happy. Hopefully it doesn't catch my table on fire. So far it's not really smoking, so I'm presuming it's going to be okay. I'm going to give her a little more here. Okay, we have a roughed out trailer frame. Sweet. Got a couple of spots I might juice her a little more here. Now I can actually hook up that thing. There's a couple of spots in here. Come on, you turd. Oh, that went down my shirt. That still hurts. Should be able to clean that up after on the grinder. Like I say, it's not for anything structural, right? Just for testing purposes. This is. So you notice I didn't weld this side at all because what I'm going to, well, I could weld these, I guess, but this is going to probably be the side that the trailer box sits on here. That thing's not going to let go. It's too hot anyways. But so you weld the one side, and then after you get all your box and stuff on, then you can weld this side, and you know, so everything fits together a little nicer. So that's about that for today, I guess. I think we got her fairly darn straight too, so that's pretty cool. But I was even thinking, you know, maybe go over to Home Depot or something, and you know, you can get like the little caster wheels and stuff like that. Maybe I could find like a scale wheel and even like make an axle and make the wheels turn. I'm not going to get into springs, but that'd be kind of cool. We could do it with you know, some actual wheels. So let's see a spot. That'd be alright. Okay, there we go. But anyways, that's it for today. I'll just let you in on this pretty sad story here. Really got me down today. Last Wednesday there was a really bad car accident a bit north of us here. A lady and her two kids were apparently heading home from the cottage. They were almost home and head-on collision with a dump truck. Flipped the car over and killed her instantly. Killed the 6-year-old instantly. And there was a 3-year-old in there too that was still alive when the paramedic teams and the fire trucks got there, which probably would have been, I don't know, it was out quite a piece. It probably would have been maybe 10-15 minutes after the call was made from whoever was there at the scene. So they ended up getting there and they pronounced both of them dead right away, the mother and the 6-year-old, and the 3-year-old was still alive. So they rushed the 3-year-old to the hospital in the ambulance, and the 3-year-old died on the way to the hospital. So I got the text yesterday that I got to do a funeral for these people, so I have to dig 3 graves for them, 3 graves wide. So it's something that makes my job really hard when I got to do stuff like this. So it's just had me in freaking dumps all friggin' day, and man, oh man, it's gonna be a hard day when we have to do that one, I'll tell you that. So I hate doing kids anyways, but when they're like that, it really sucks, you know. Like, I've done a lot of stillbirth kids, you know, like where they haven't they've died inside a mother and then were stillborn, right? Done quite a few of them, but it's very rare to get something like this. And that's why, one of the things why I hate this job is for having to do stuff like that, but you know, someone's got to do it, right? So fortunately that's me. I'm just glad I don't have to do like actual funeral part at the funeral home, because I don't know, I don't think I could do that. That would really totally suck. So, but anyways, that's going to be a pretty crappy day. I'm not looking forward to that one at all, actually. So I've got to dig 3 graves wide, so that hole's going to be about 9 foot wide by about 8 foot long by 4.5 foot deep. Oh man, this totally freaking sucks. Whoa, what are you cooking me for dinner today? Holy Hannah, that looks good. Or keep the heat in. Taco something.
Macaroni, taco something.
Yummy. You know, you can pull that open there and she'll get a bit smoky in it.
There's not much smoke. It's pretty hot.
Oh, it's really hot. Yeah, it's up pretty good. Well, let's go have a look at the taters. Taters? Maybe talking taters will bring my spirits up a bit. I don't know. Pretty bummed out here today, boys. So, taters. They look like weeds. They sort of do have some weeds growing. But, tater plants are coming up pretty darn good, I'm going to tell you. They seem to be pretty happy. I still got this one that's like shrivelly though. I think it might be a different kind or something. I don't know. Look at the difference of the leaves there. That's weird, eh? All the rest of them look the same, so... Oh. Cool. So they've got a flower. They'll grow probably up to about here. So another, hang on a sec. So another, probably up to about here. Probably another 6 or 8 inches roughly, depending when the flowers come out. But once the flowers come out, that's a good thing. You'll see, these will be probably like a yellowy flower, I think. They were sort of a yellow potato. Usually if it's a red skin potato, it has like a sort of reddy colored. If it's white, it's got a white flower. Yellow, it's got a yellowy flower. All sort of depends, right? I don't know yet, so we'll have to see when she comes. But that one there in the old pile's still poking too. So that's good. And yeah, so she's growing. That's good. I don't think it'll be much longer till the flowers start coming. It's going to do a bit more plant, I think, first. Oh, but they should pop out of here eventually. And after that, the flowers will stay for a little bit, and then after that, then the potatoes will actually start to, on the roots of the system there, it'll actually start to swell out. And if you pick a couple, I think maybe a week or a week and a half after the flowers are done, you'll get some little wee guys like this, new potatoes, right? I'm going to just let them go though, because we don't have that many here. So I pretty much let them go until the plant starts to go, and then take them out. So that should be awesome. But anyways, on a little bit brighter note, last Saturday there, we went for a tour. It was raining all friggin' weekend. I didn't get on the bike at all weekend. It really sucked. Really ticked, and I wanted to go tonight, and now it's supposed to pee down rain just after dinner tonight till all the way through tomorrow. I got a funeral tomorrow here too, another funeral out here tomorrow, and not the one for the 3, just another one. And it's gonna pee all friggin' day on me. So I'm gonna have to find my rain stuff. But anyways, on a brighter note, Saturday there we're like, let's go for a tour. So we ended up, I know the St. Jacob's flea market over there is like a Mennonite flea market, not really flea market, more like a fruit and vegetable meat market and stuff. And they just about, must be almost 4 or 5-ish odd years ago now, they had a beautiful, huge, really long, really not wide, probably I would say maybe 75 foot wide by 300, 400, maybe 500 foot long building, made of these great big huge old beautiful timbers that were just like the rough saw cut. And something, I guess after the Saturday, something caught something on fire and burnt the whole place to the ground. This is about 4 or 5 years ago now. So this is like an extremely well maintained, very what do you call it, tons and tons of people go there kind of place, right? So for them to be down is like, oh, the world's ended. So they actually spent I don't know how much and put up like this tarp building about the same size on the same foundation that this place burned down on. And full concrete floors, full, you know, everything's got these great big huge fans in it, blah blah blah. And we thought, oh, that's what they're replacing the building with. It kind of sucks it's not as nice as the new, you know, the old building was with all the big timbers. So what was I saying? So yes, they built this building, and then we thought, oh, that was it. And then geez, we were over there last year, and lo and behold, on the far side of the big parking lot, they're building another huge building there, like the one that burned down. All the nice wood and, you know, board and batten and stuff, and really super nice. So we thought last Saturday, let's go for a little tour. So we'll go for a tour and go see this new building, because it was just opened, I think, 2 Thursdays ago or something like that. They do markets like Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. It's kind of strange. No Sundays though, because Monday night, right? Sunday's a day of rest for them, so they don't do the Sunday stuff. But anyway, so we took off, and it was, you know, pouring rain all day, and, you know, taking our time. Got over there eventually, and the place was packed. Okay, like, I mean, this place would probably easily hold maybe 4,000 people. Okay, this is a big place. Like, I'm telling you, it's huge. And it wasn't quite as bad as the old building, because the aisles are a lot wider. they kind of learned from that, and they made the aisles like another 7-8 foot wider than the old building. So it wasn't actually too bad. But lo and behold, I'm looking at the display cases, blah 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 blah, you know, and steak, and they got, you know, all the homegrown chicken and all that kind of stuff, right? And someone taps me on the shoulder, and she's like, excuse me, are you Bill? I'm like, yeah. And they turn around, and big fan, Reese, hey buddy. So we got some pictures and stuff that I'll just post on after this segment here. Big fan of the BILLSTMAXX on YouTube, I guess. So we got some pictures and stuff, and his mom was shaking apparently because she was so excited for him. It was kind of funny. But so we got some pictures, and the one picture that I think the mom took, we got photobombed in, so it's kind of funny. The guy behind the counter photobombed us. So I'll show you those 2 pictures after, and it was kind of funny. And my wife took a picture too with, I think it was her camera that she posted on the Facebook group there, and it came out okay. So, but it was funny. So, it was good to meet you, buddy. And apparently doesn't live too far from me here, so we might hook up someday. You never know. And figure out, you know, we can maybe do something, or, you know, go for a ride on a motorcycle or something. Who knows, eh? Who knows what we could get into? But anyways, it was good to meet a fan and all those people, which was probably like, boy oh boy, that was packed, that place. That's why I said to him after, I'm like, I'm amazed you picked me out of all these people here, because it was pretty darn near shoulder to shoulder, you know, with people. So it was packed. So, but it was good time though. And we checked out the rest of the market. It was pretty good, but now they've actually got 3 big buildings there, because they originally only had the one that burnt down, and then there was like another one kitty corner to it that was more like crafts, and there's a bit of food in there too, like selling food stuff, but mostly crafts and stuff. But now they got 3 big buildings, so there's lots to look at there now, so that was good. And I felt kind of bad because there was a really big outdoor vendor area too, and nobody was looking at that because it was pouring rain, eh? So anyways, that was that. We come home. So and then Sunday, holy crap, we went down to Bass Pro Shop there. I've had an itching to get a boat. I don't know why. We had kind of some boats and stuff when, you know, I was younger, and I wasn't really old enough to drive one, but I was allowed one day there to drive like a little, you know, with a, as you know, as you go, and it was so friggin' awesome. And I never got to do it again, you know. So I kind of like to maybe relive that route, but I don't know. Looking at boats down there, it's like, yeah, I'm not paying $3,500 for just a 15-horse Mercury engine. You can freaking forget that. So I thought, holy crap, that's not even getting a boat yet. Like, really? You have to spend another $8 grand on a boat probably. So I thought better of that, and I thought, no, not gonna happen. Plus it was like, I don't know what was going on down there, but Bass Pro Shop has got a friggin' huge parking lot, and we had to park like in the freaking nosebleed section. It was so freaking far away. So I thought, no, I ain't doing this. So so then we ended up going down a little bit further on the Highway 400 there to I can't think of the name of the road, but there's a big Costco wholesale there. My wife was wanting a couple of things. I'm like, oh, there's a Costco close there. So there's also a great big huge movie theater and like a little overflow for rainwater swampy kind of thing, right? I was so freaking ticked, I'll tell you. I get pulling down this thing and it's just like freaking traffic like you would not believe, right? Just packed. I'm like, what the frick is going on here? Lo and behold, we get down to where we got to turn into the Costco. There's a bunch of freaking Canadian geese all over the friggin' road, all over the sidewalk, up and down, chewing on this, pooping on everything. And they actually have signs that says, wait for the geese. Official signs. Road signs, yellow, probably fluorescent lighting, or not fluorescent, reflective lettering. Holy crap, I need to go home. And it was, yeah, like, please wait for geese or something stupid. It said like that. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? You got like 150 cars backed up here waiting for friggin' geese so you can pull into the driveway. Really? And you've made an official sign for it too. Wow. Time to get some goose control going, boys. And it's within, it's like a turnoff thing off the Highway 400, which is like the main 400 series highways. And you got me worrying about friggin' geese? Are you kidding me? I'll tell you what, if I got in my way, I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping for friggin' geese when there's people coming flying up behind you and coming at you and turning here and turning there. Holy frig, get rid of the friggin' geese. That really ticked me off. Oh man, I'm still burdened about that. I got geese here I'd just love to take the friggin' shotgun to get rid of them all, eh? But you get caught doing that, you go to jail because they're a protected migratory bird. So it's like, really? There's only about 250,000 of them just in Toronto alone. Don't think there's a problem. Let's get rid of a few of them. Like, holy crap, that really ticked me off. I couldn't believe they had an official sign. An official sign. That just still throttles me. I'm like, that's just so stupid. Get rid of the half of them and be a way much better world, you know? Because all they do is freaking eat and peck your grass down till there's nothing but dirt and poop all over it again. It doesn't do nothing for nothing. And they probably taste like crap anyways. Oh, but anyways, I'm babbling on too much here. I got to get going home here. It's going to be a rainy, crappy day tomorrow. So, you guys have a good night. Thanks again for watching, and hopefully it wasn't kind of too boring today, but I'm going to probably work a little bit on this little trailer projecty thing when I can here between stuff. I'm still cutting grass like crazy too. Like I was out most of all morning this morning mowing grass, trimming one big section for the funeral tomorrow there. Try to keep it looking nice, right? So, but I got so much crap coming up. I'm gonna probably have to take some time off my video stuff here for a little bit until I can get my head wrapped around and stuff again, because it's just still going ballistically, stupidly nuts here, and I don't know why, because it's never been like this before. Just this year is something weird is going on, and I don't know what, and it's starting to get to me. As you can tell, I'm freaking tired, and it's running me down. I need some freaking time off from freaking vacation or something. But anyways, that's that. We'll catch you when we catch you. We'll maybe just some little video bits and maybe building this trailer thing here a little more, but other than that, that's probably going to be it for a wee little bit, because holy crap, I'm just swamped here today. Oh yeah, and to top it all up today, not like I was already having a crappy bad enough day, I'm digging this freaking grave today for the one for tomorrow. Get down about 3.5 feet and I hit this hunk of metal. This section I'm digging in had a bunch of fill put in it way back, and it's mostly been pretty good, but this one apparently was not good, because I had to wrestle about an 8-foot piece of galvanized. It had holes in it too, so it's like not vented, but it's for taking water away. What the heck's it called? I can't remember now. Anyways, it's got the holes in it, but great big huge like 8-inch by 8-foot piece of freaking culvert in the hole. So I guess that come in a load of fill when they filled this section in like 70, 80 years ago, whatever. And I found her today. And do you think that backhoe would pull that out? I mean the actual backhoe arm? Not a friggin' chance. So I had to get myself demounted and back around and hook the thing onto the chain to the loader bucket and pick that up as high as I could. I'm like, still not even budging it. And that's pulling like 4,000 pounds of pressure on her there, you know. So I'm like, okay, let's try put her in four-wheel drive and back up. I started backing up and my tires are loaded. It's got the backhoe on it, the weight of that, and the back weight of whatever the tractor is, and it was friggin' picking the back of the tractor up off the ground. I'm like, well, at least I know my traction works good, but holy friggin' crap, eventually then it is gonna boof and let go. So I'm like, holy friggin' crap. Hey guys, this is a trail, guys. So I'm like, holy friggin' crap, like this thing was just ticking me off, you know. And it's like, that's all I friggin' needed today was that. You know, it would have been nice. It was a nice clean hole, done, done, done. No, I had to have this thing, and then it went like 4.5 feet into the other grave beside, you know, where there's nobody buried yet. So it's just still a regular fill. So I had to get this stupid thing yanked out of there, and it's all I could do to pick it up off the ground because it was all full of dirt too, right? So I'm like, holy friggin' frig. What a pardon my French, but what a friggin' shitty day this was. Holy jeez, I don't usually swear on a whole lot, but this day was real shit. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And didn't help much that I didn't sleep very well at all last night because I got the text for doing these funerals for these people yesterday there, and I just disturbed me like all day yesterday. I hardly slept at all last night, so I'm working on like hardly any sleep either, right? So, oh man, friggin' just sucks. But anyways, that's it for today. I gotta get out of here. You guys have a good one. We'll talk to you when we talk to you, and it's good meeting you, Reese, at the market. So hopefully we'll see you again, and we'll catch you guys later. Have a good night. Thanks for watching.